Chuck Norris destroyed the periodic table because Chuck Norris only recognizes the element of surprise.
Really? What's that all about?
Well, we lost Chuck Norris this week, so we're going to talk about him.
We'll talk about him. We'll talk about feet. Join us as we talk about feet.
I hate that subject, but we talked about it.
And elevator talk.
I don't really care for elevators either, but I'm good with it.
Another train. We'll see what happens with it.
Welcome back, episode 63. We appreciate you listening. Make sure you send us a text. It's right above the description, wherever you're listening. Do that. We love to hear from you. Don't we, Amanda?
Sometimes.
Only if it's positive.
So how's your feet?
Oh, that's right. Our feet. If you listen to the last episode, what is it called? Exfoliating the feet?
Yeah.
We bagged them up for an hour.
Yeah, bagged them up.
That's what we did. You put your feet in these little bags. You tie them up, and there's sauce in there, and it doesn't do anything until like 4 days later. Anyway, I'm not happy with it because it's unbelievable how much skin you lose.
I told you.
I know, but you should have known better than to have me do this because I have skin condition. And so,
you don't have a skin condition.
I do have a skin condition. We've already talked about this. I don't know what it is, but you know I've got weird skin. That's the condition.
Been diagnosed with a skin
That's the condition. Well, I went to a doctor.
Mine are good.
Look, I went to a doctor one time. And you remember what the doctor told me? With my dry skin? No, he said lard. Do you remember that?
No, you made that up.
I did not make that up.
You made that up. I'm going to sit here and peel my feet.
I'll tell you the doctor's name when we get off of here.
I'll sit here and peel my feet.
Stop that.
Look, mine look good.
Yeah, that's nice.
Look.
Nice and shiny.
Soft as a baby's butt.
You don't want to see mine.
So what's yours look
Mine
like?
are worse than they were before.
They'll stop when all the dead skin and yuck stuff get off.
I'm taking a shower with my socks on now because I just can't stand to even look at them.
My toes have done it more this time.
Why don't you get in that mic?
My toes have done it more this time than they have in the past, and I don't know why.
Yep. All right, enough foot talk.
That's how we draw people in.
I don't know if you're into
the
that.
weirdos.
Yeah. Well, we'd have to
put a
advertise.
picture out? I'll put a picture out.
Yeah, you sure can.
My soft
Every
feet.
goofball out there will be, Hey, there's an idea.
If they willing to pay, I'm willing.
Yeah,
I'm willing to send it.
Don't DM us, whatever you do. Whoever you are out there, we're not sending you a foot pic.
Send it to me separate. Anyway.
At Amanda. At whatever.
You don't even know.
I don't even know what your email is. All right, what do we got today?
I don't know. What do we got?
I'm sad.
Oh, yeah. Chuck Norris died.
Chuck Norris died. What was he, 84?
I don't know.
I believe he was 84. So you can't, it's like when I saw that, it's like, I cannot believe, you like that with everybody. Every actor, actress, entertainer, whoever it is, you're always like, I cannot believe. But it's like,
but
hey,
Norris?
they lived a full life. Yeah, I didn't think he could die.
Yeah.
Because all the memes, that's what he was known for. His second coming, I guess, was from the internet sleuths out there or whatever that started the memes about.
I got no clue what you're talking about. I hadn't seen those.
Really?
Yes.
Well, what I wanted to do just for a few minutes is let's talk about Chuck Norris, shall we? You want to know about Chuck Norris?
Sure.
Carlos Ray Norris, better known as Chuck Norris, was born on March 10th, 1940. That makes him 86.
Wow.
I said 84. In Oklahoma, the great state of Oklahoma. But his story really begins overseas while serving in the U.S. Air Force in South Korea, and I did not know that. He was introduced to martial arts. What started as curiosity quickly turned into obsession. Norris didn't just train, he dominated. By the late 1960s, he became a multiple-time world karate champion, holding titles for years without defeat. I don't know if that's true or not. Sometimes when you ask Chat GPT some stuff,
so
I know he's tough and all, but I don't know if he went years and years. I hope he did because I love Chuck Norris. He trained celebrities, opened martial arts schools, and built a reputation as one of the toughest fighters in America. Among his students, stars like Steve McQueen. Did you know Steve McQueen?
I know that name.
You were thinking of Lightning McQueen.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're thinking of Cars. That was before your time. He died in the 80s.
I still know that name.
Okay.
For some reason.
Well, he was an actor. He was in action movies and some westerns and stuff like that. All right, one of the most iconic moments in martial arts film history came when Chuck Norris faced off against, guess who?
Lightning McQueen.
Bruce Lee.
Oh.
Have you heard of Bruce Lee? The fight happens in the 1972 film Way of the Dragon. Set inside the Roman Colosseum, it's one of the most famous fight scenes ever filmed. Norris, but here's the truth. Norris and Bruce Lee were actually friends and training partners in real life, so they knew each other. What? Lee even invited Norris into the movie personally. So he had a personal invite to be in it. On screen, Norris loses the fight, but off screen, the respect between them was very real. After that, Chuck Norris transitioned into action films. Some of his biggest movies include Good Guys Wear Black, Lone Wolf McQuade, Missing in Action, The Delta Force. I loved The Delta Force. Loved it.
I'm going to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a movie with him in it.
Probably not.
I've not sat down. Now, my dad would have him on TV.
No, we'll talk about that in a second. I know what you're going to say. So, I incorporate Chuck Norris with getting a VCR. Because we got a VCR whenever that time was. Mid-80s, I guess it was. I guess that'd probably be the mid-80s. So when we went to rent a movie, this was when Chuck Norris was at his heyday. So, like the Missing in Action, the Delta Force, all that was coming out, so you could rent it. So that's how I became, started to know him that way. So,
well, was Chuck Norris the Nordic track thing?
I'm going to get into that,
The
too.
exercise thing?
It wasn't the Nordic track. I'll tell you what it was.
Is it the one we got?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're just spoiling it all, aren't you?
Well, I got to spit it out there when I think about it, or I'm never going to think about it again because...
But I remember on the Delta Force, he drove a motorcycle. It was in the desert, and it had two little missiles on each side of it and on the back of it. And, he could shoot them. It was pretty cool. Anyway. He became known for playing tough, no-nonsense heroes, often lone warriors taking on impossible odds. In the 2000s, he even appeared alongside other action legends in The Expendables 2. Did you know that? Is that true?
I do not know what that is.
The Expendables, it had Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's a boy movie. I don't know.
Sylvester Stallone. I wanted to say Bruce Lee. What's Bruce Willis? All the action heroes in there.
So I guess he was in there.
I just don't remember him, but I didn't see the second one. I saw the first one. So, I don't know. But for many people, Chuck Norris is best known for television. His biggest role came in, tell me.
Don't know.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. That's what your dad watched.
Oh, yeah. That's what was on his TV all the time.
He played Cordell Walker, a Texas Ranger who combined martial arts with old school justice. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want everybody. I want old school justice back on these streets.
Okay.
Beat them down.
Good luck with that one.
The show ran for 8 seasons and turned him into a household name worldwide.
That's all? I feel like it was on.
But it's played everywhere. Everywhere all the time. So that's what it is. So it went into syndication.
I still feel like it. Yeah.
Outside of Hollywood, Norris built a business empire. He founded martial arts organizations and schools. He promoted fitness equipment like the Total Gym. Which we purchased one and still have it.
We have had that for...
We've had it long, and it's lasted.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. He wrote books on fitness, philosophy, and faith. He was a Christian. So that's good. He's also been involved in charitable work, especially programs for at-risk youth. He wasn't just an action star, he was a brand. In the mid-2000s, Chuck Norris found a second life online. Here we go.
Oh, dear.
The Chuck Norris Facts meme turned him into a larger-than-life, almost mythical figure. Suddenly, a new generation knew his name, not just as an actor, but as an unstoppable force of nature. Now, you're telling me that you haven't seen any of these memes ever about Chuck Norris?
No.
I'm going to go through a few here in a minute.
Okay.
And maybe that'll jog your memory.
I doubt it.
Let's see. I think that's... he's starred in over 30 films. Another fact about him. But let me tell you, do you remember the Dos Equis?
The what?
Dos Equis beer commercials?
No.
About the most interesting man in the world?
Oh, yeah.
I think they missed out. They missed the perfect opportunity, and I said this from day one when I saw them. They should have had, and these are because of the memes of Chuck Norris, they should have had Chuck Norris play that part as the most interesting man in the world. It would have been, yes, it would have been perfect. Perfect, I'm telling you. Shoot us a text and tell me you agree with me. All right, I'm going to go over some of these memes. I know, I just can't believe that you haven't heard any of these.
I mean...
Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups. He pushes the earth down. He counted to infinity twice. When the boogeyman goes to sleep, he checks his closet for Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris doesn't read books. He stares them down until he gets the information.
I've never heard any
Really?
of this.
Death once had a near Chuck Norris experience.
That's good.
Chuck Norris can divide by zero. He doesn't wear a watch. He decides what time it is. Google doesn't search for answers. It asks Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris can slam a revolving door. Superman wears Chuck Norris pajamas.
I've never heard of
Chuck Norris can hear sign language. I thought that was funny. Chuck Norris beat the sun in a staring contest. His tears cure cancer. Too bad he never cried.
Oh my goodness.
Because he's tough.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris can unscramble an egg. He once won a game of Connect 4 in 3 moves. Chuck Norris doesn't sleep. He waits.
Okay.
When Chuck Norris enters a room, he doesn't turn the lights on. He turns the dark off.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
that was my last
You're
one. I'm not doing it
enjoying
anymore.
this so much.
Because I liked that one. That was funny.
Okay.
I love Chuck Norris. But realistically, can you be... Oh, I can't believe... We always say that when we see an entertainer pass away. But you're talking 86. We should be like, well, he lived a wonderful life. I don't know. It might have been 2 years ago. I saw maybe an interview with him. And seemed like decent health. I know he exercised and did all that. I mean, his whole life. So, I don't think he just had, any kind of major health problems, for the last 10 or 15 years. And something might have happened, the last 6 months or so.
What was his cause of death?
They didn't say. No, he lives in Hawaii. And the family was not specifying. I mean, it was weird because they made that. It was a weird quote of how they put it. They should have just said, he died peacefully with family. Yeah. But they put another thing in there that kind of made it sound weird. I
didn't see it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Long live Chuck Norris memes.
No. Now you got to give us a Chuck Norris meme for the next few episodes when we start off.
Okay.
You got to find some new ones. You got to start it off with.
I could. There's meme. Probably there's thousands probably out there.
Oh. I need one every episode.
One every episode. I can do it.
One every episode.
That's not a problem. I could do 5 every episode for eternity.
I just said one.
Okay.
Just one. You gonna forget?
No, I'm not going to forget.
All right.
Would you believe I got stopped by another train this week? We talked last week. I got stopped by a train for 51 minutes. All that. If you don't know the story, listen to the last episode. You'll hear it. But this was a totally different spot I've never been stopped at. And it was on a Friday again. So it was exactly a week later. Got stopped by another train. Just thought I'd throw that in there.
You and your trains.
Yeah. But I'm done with trains. I'm not going to cross any more tracks. I'm going to find a way around them from now on.
Yeah, right. Good luck with that. You said last time that you couldn't go around the track that you got stopped on. You didn't know how to go around it to get where you were going.
I know. Did you not hear what I just said? I'm going to find a way around all trains. Yes. Yep. I'm not going over any more train tracks.
Yeah.
Ever.
good luck. All right, let's go to elevator talk instead of train tracks. We're going to elevators.
We were on the
So when
elevator
you're
this week. And this is what
wherever
caused it,
an
right?
elevator is, and you're on the elevator.
We were on the elevator this week. Is that what caused this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so if you're on an elevator, or let's back up. If you're standing there waiting on an elevator, do you stand right in the middle of the door? Or do you kind of stand off to the side because people are going to come out?
I think now that I want to say I stand off to the side in front of the button, but now that I think about it, I think I tend to hover towards the doors, especially when I know that the elevator is right there about to open. I think I don't have a thought about anything but entering the elevator. Why?
So people are going to come off of that elevator. You almost smack them sometimes because they're ready to come on out of there, and you're coming in.
Okay, so when we were getting off the elevator this time, the people were standing immediately. It's like we couldn't,
right there.
yeah,
We could not get off.
couldn't get off the elevator.
We could not get off because they were coming in.
But is it because of the speed of the doors closing? So the people want to get off and the people want to get on because they're afraid of the doors? Is that what it is? Instead of being like, all right, y'all go ahead.
No.
Do you not feel like...
You should stand there and let the people off.
Let me ask you this. So there was a guy on the elevator when it opened up, and he was going either down or up, whichever way we were going. So we got on the elevator when he did. We went a floor down or up. When the elevator doors open, I felt weird going out before him because I felt like he's already there. We should be letting him go out first.
No, I don't. I don't feel weird. If I'm standing in the front or on the side, I just go. If you're not moving, I'm gone.
I mean, I just went.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I was thinking I need to let him go, but...
No, you just go. He was standing over in the corner.
Now, if he'd have made a little bit of a move...
if he had made a move, but no, he's
sliding
standing
them
there.
feet
Like,
towards
get
the
out.
front. And
But yeah, I think you should wait just a second because you know more than likely somebody is coming off of that elevator. If you're in like a hospital, you're in like a busy hospital.
Let's do this. If you're in the elevator, should you not get ready to get to the sides to let the people in so you can get out? Is that the way it should be? Just the opposite?
I don't think it should be.
Are we supposed to empty the elevator
We're
out
supposed to empty it before
load it?
you go in, before more come in.
I mean, that makes sense, of course, but I'm just asking.
People need to do the way I say it because it makes sense.
I have a fear, and it didn't help me out any when I saw a video a couple of days ago. It was funny because, you know when you do something or you're talking about something, you start getting the videos or the on your phone or the advertisements of because you've been talking about neckties and for whatever reason.
Porch goose.
Porch gooses.
Now they're on my Facebook feed.
Would it be porch geese?
Probably.
Or gooses?
No, it says porch goose on it.
I know, but if you wanted to, would it be porch geese?
I guess.
Okay. It's where a guy was getting out, the elevator doors opened up, and this looked like he's in India. Somewhere in the Middle East, possibly. And as he was getting off, the elevator went down. So the way it looks, it didn't cut him in half or anything like that, but he didn't come out unscathed. Let's put it that way. But the elevator doors were remaining open as the elevator went down, so you started to see the concrete and everything that's in between the floors as it went down. Now, I remember several years ago there was a video from New York where a guy was getting out. It was the camera image was from the lobby pointing towards the elevators, and the guy was getting off of the elevator, and the elevator dropped. Now, it didn't do like this one. This one just started going to the next level, like, hey, somebody pushed a button, it's going down, at a decent speed. This one is like you cut the cord, and it just dropped. And so it, like, cut him in half or whatever it did, but it's terrible. So I have a little bit of that fear, like when I get to the edge, I need to do a little bit of a jump out the
you
elevator,
need to get on out.
Just in case. But I think I have more of a fear of escalators than I do of elevators.
Do you?
I just feel like if I don't pick my feet up at the right time, right when I'm getting on it, that
it's gonna eat you.
or when I get off of it, that it's gonna like suck me in.
Yeah.
And do they have emergency buttons? Is that gonna?
I don't know.
It's not gonna shut down in time before it's ripped half my leg off.
I remember one time when I was out shopping with my nieces and mother-in-law and sister-in-law, me and my niece got on the elevator and the doors closed so fast, me and her just went, and they're still standing on the other side of the elevator. This is when they were little, because I'm pretty sure she was in the stroller.
Mm-hmm.
And the door closes, and I'm just like, oh, crap. Where are we going? What are we doing?
So you don't know whether to just go up and wait on them?
Yeah, we were in a mall.
Okay.
I think we were leaving. I can't remember. I think we went right back to them. I think I made the decision to go right back to them. I think.
I saw one where somebody was getting off the elevator, and this is terrible how, I mean, just the timing. They dropped their phone, and it bounces and goes right down the crease of that.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. What are you going to do? And the other thing is, I've seen videos of where people and their pets. By the way, let's go back to, I was at a gas station today, and a lady opened up. I was at the gas pump, and I just happened to be looking at the main door when it opened up. And here comes a lady, and she's holding the door open. Not for a human that's with her, but it's with a big old bulldog. Yeah, and I'm like, really? You had to take a minute to get your slushy.
Well, yeah.
And it's not easy you can't, when it's not a little chihuahua.
You can't just pick it up and go.
Yeah, and this thing ain't jumping up in the car. So
it's her support animal.
I guess. But back to the elevators. Is when I've seen where they've got pets, they've got a dog, and they're on a leash, and either they come into the elevator, and the dog doesn't, and the doors close, and that leash is in between the dogs on one side of the elevator doors. And
that'd be horrible.
And so I saw one where the guy rescued the dog and was able to save it before it got choked to death. But some of them hadn't been good videos.
Well, so my thought about the elevator, talking about people coming on and off of it. So if y'all have listened to the few of our episodes before, we've talked about I work at the church we attend, and we build a new building, and it has an elevator in it. Friday, I was going to put some stuff in the new church because our office is not by the sanctuary. Our office is still in the old part of the campus. So
your office is on the very end of one building.
Yeah.
And the new campus is on the very far end.
Yeah, so I'm walking over there, and I have my hands full, and well, we know I can't go down steps, so I'm taking the elevator.
I saw you busted.
Shut up.
On a Sunday night at church. Wasn't it Sunday night, or was it Sunday night? You missed the last step.
I feel like it was the last two step. It was the candlelight service.
But you landed
straight on my knees.
Well, I know, but it was in a way that I thought, I don't know how you landed the way you did, because it was the best, to me, the best perfect outcome. Because if it was me, I would have gone head first into the drywall that was straight in front and would have cracked my neck or something.
Yeah.
But
it hurt.
You landed perfect.
Anyway, so ever since then, I've not liked going down the stairs. I was carrying stuff, so I sure was not going down the stairs. And so I was standing there. I was up top, so I was on second floor, so I had to wait on the elevator to come up. And I started thinking, nobody should be in this elevator, but I'm standing to the side because what if somebody comes out of this elevator? It's going to scare the crap out of me because there's nobody in the church. Shouldn't be anybody in the church. The church is closed and everything. So
I don't think I'm taking the elevator with nobody else in the building.
Nobody's in the building.
Because if something happens.
And I'm thinking,
we'll eventually find you, but I mean, you're talking, could be a couple hours.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where she went.
I mean, I'm thinking, if somebody's in this elevator, I'm going to crap my pants.
And our church I counted one time, this is men's and women's restroom counted all together. It's like 17 bathrooms altogether.
Lot.
17 or 9. It's some crazy number like that, but between the gym, the old building, the new building, everywhere.
Yeah. So
it would take 2 hours to check all the bathrooms just to see where you're at.
I don't know. I just got thinking about that. If somebody was to come off that elevator while I'm standing there, I'd probably punch them.
Ha-cha.
Yeah. I think I'd pull a Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
So that's my elevator story.
I used to be afraid of getting on, kind of. I mean, the thought of being stuck on it, I cannot stand. But I've never really thought about if it just drops. You know, if it drops a couple of stories, that's still bad.
Yeah.
I mean, whether it's 10 stories or 2 stories, it's still bad. You picked up enough speed that it's going to hurt.
I think so.
Yeah, 10 stories is like a death sentence.
Can they hear Winston panting like that?
No.
He's hot.
Hey, it is a hot day in Alabama.
It is hot.
I don't know I know it. I washed the truck. I've been outside, and I'm like, I'm kind of ready for fall. I was thinking, you know, when it's cold, you're ready for it to be summertime, and it wasn't hot.
It wasn't hot.
I mean,
but
we're still
it was
looking
hot,
at,
but it wasn't hot.
yeah. I
not
mean,
yet.
But
It's
it was to
not
the point
nothing.
like I can't believe it. You know, when it gets hotter than what it is today, I don't know if I can handle
I
it.
wouldn't like it. I don't like it any hotter than it is today. Today's fine.
It seemed too hot. Well, I was out in it.
I mean, it was hot, but I think I could handle it.
But that and the pollen falling. So I
Oh,
washed.
the pollen's
So I've got a
horrible.
black truck, and by the time I got one side washed, and it dried with yellow all over it. So I mean, I did get the dirt off, but I mean, the
You got the
pollen,
dirt off,
and,
but
you
the
know,
pollen-
pollen's gonna happen. So it'll
pollen's
blow
there.
off, and then when you get stopped, it'll gather on it again. So that's fine, no big deal.
So
Now,
it's
when you go
almost-
down to the edge of the water down there,
Oh, yeah.
now you'll have like a 3-foot like thickness of yellow pollen that has washed up on the bank, and it's nasty.
It's almost kayaking time.
Yeah, we had 2 kayakers come by a little while
They
ago.
were fishing, too.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I was going to holler at them because I didn't see life jackets. And I was going to tell him, I said, look, you better with that water patrol, because I saw him out there at water patrol.
Well, you don't see
It'll
our
light
life
you
jackets
up.
when we go.
Yeah, you do, because we've got the back part of the kayak that it slides under. We've got a little rope.
I mean, I know they're there, but I thought you can't see them.
No, you can see them because there's a little
okay.
netting thing. They're sitting
I
out
guess I
on
was
top.
thinking it was under something on our
No.
kayaks.
You can
oh,
see.
okay.
You can see them. It's easy. You just reach back behind you and yank it out of that little netting, and you got it. But you can see it. But I did not see nothing. And there wasn't. One of them was a decent sized dude, and I know it wasn't hiding in the
Yeah.
inside part. You got different ones. The kind that you're just
Right.
sitting on top of and you're exposed, and the other one that you're kind of down in a hole.
Yeah. Well, Coco's knocking.
Is
Must
she?
be time to go.
Yep. It's I'm hungry. It's time to go eat.
All right.
It's a Saturday evening.
Saturday evening. Time to go.
Yeah. Thanks for listening. Check us out everywhere. Anywhere that you can listen to a podcast, we're there.
Back on Apple.
Back on Apple finally. Thank you, Apple.
About time. Thank
It
you.
was 6 weeks. 6 weeks they weren't downloading any of our stuff. But then they all dropped at one time. So I don't know. I think it had something to do with the terms and conditions
Probably.
that I had to
Probably.
agree to and all that. But I
Always.
don't know. I don't know that to
All
be
right.
true, but it's funny how I did that happen. All right, thanks for listening. Y'all have a wonderful week. And we will see you next time, every Monday and Thursday. See ya.
Peace.